Hello everybody and welcome to another day of Vlogtober. Today I am doing nothing, which is why it is a useless vlog day. So I thought I would film just a full makeup tutorial, just to fill in the gap so that a video is uploaded, and I thought I would do a full face of nothing new. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I am going to work later, so this is kind of for work. I've already prepped my skin. I've just tried out this Naturals Beauty Rooibos Vanilla Face Cream. It's for dry skin, so it is quite an oily, thick consistency, which I don't mind. I know a lot of people do mind, but I really like a glowy, high moisturizing moisturizer for underneath my makeup, because any foundation that you use will then look glowier on your skin. But I thought I would start off with my eyebrows, and I'm going to use an old fave. I have so many shades of this product, but this is the Essence Eyebrow Designer in the shade 06 Strawberry Blonde. So I actually bought this when I first dyed my hair very orange, because I know it was orange before. And I thought today I would come back to it, because I haven't really been using it in a hot minute. So as you can see, they actually make my eyebrows very red, which matches my hair color. Even though my eyebrows are tinted at the moment, they're quite a bit darker. This just kind of makes them match my hair. So my hair looks more natural, if it could, if it wasn't bright orange. And then I'm just going to use, that you see there is new. I'm just going to use my Essence Make Me Brow in Blondie Brows, just to kind of lighten it up a bit. And then I'll clean that up with foundation and concealer when I do my skin. I'm just going to give my eyelids a little bit of a wipe, because whenever I put on moisturizer, I do put moisturizer on my eyelids, which then causes them to be quite greasy when I do end up applying makeup. And I naturally struggle with creasing, so this just helps with no creasing. I'm going to use what little I have left of my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain, if I can get anything out, just to prime my eyelids. I'm just going to run a sponge over that to get rid of any excess product, to give it a more natural texture. And then with my old fave, but that's a bit too dark for me at the moment, the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, I'm just going to pop a bit of that through the crease, because I don't want the eye makeup to move at all. Just kind of, directly in my eye. I'm just kind of specifically putting that exactly where my crease is, because that's where obviously the eye makeup crease is as well. Because it's too dark for me, it does also add almost like a first transition shade to the eyeshadow procedure. Need a brush. I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush. This is from Carla. It's the Crease 415 brush, which is really affordable, so I recommend. And I'm going to dip back into my old favorite, the Naked Heat palette. Look how decrepit it's looking, and also you can see I've hit pan on one of the shades as well. This is one of the oldest high-end palettes that I have, that I got as a gift from my friend Emily from the UK, before Urban Decay was actually available in South Africa. And I'm going to do like a warm smoky eye, so I'm going to take the lightest transition shade in the palette and just run that through my crease. Keeping it really blown out and well blended. I'm going to then dip into the shade that's one darker, and then just keep that a little bit lower down in the crease, and make sure it blends really nicely into the shade we've just applied. So zoom you in, because I did forget. I'm going to dip into the shade called He Devil, which is a darker, more burgundy color. And I'm going to keep that right on the outer corner of my eye. And then just one step darker, I'm going to go into the shade En Fuego, which is kind of like a real brick red. So I'm keeping it very warm toned. This is just to give it a little bit more depth on the outer corner, and make the outer edge quite smoky and the inner edge quite bright and light. so it keeps the eyes more, gives them more of an open eye effect. Okay, now that the deepest shade has been placed, I'm going to go back into the lightest shade that we used and run that right over the edge again, just to make sure that it's all blended together really nicely. Not worried about this area here, it's something I can clean up quite easily. Okay, then I think with the brush that comes in the palette, I'm going to dip into a shimmer shade called Dirty Talk. I'm just going to pop that on the lid. Not quite all the way to the inner corner, because I'm going to put a lighter shade there. And when that's done, I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and make sure that the edges are seamless. Then the space that I've saved in the inner corner, just make sure my brush is clean. I'm going to use a combination of these two lightest shades in the palette and just pat them on the inner edge of my eyelid, just to keep that space very bright. Yeah. Then because my skin is so hydrated, I just need to take my finger and I can sharpen up the outer edges. It just kind of disappears. And I think that's all I'm going to do for eyeshadow today. I just want to keep it simple. I'll do the lower lash line after I've done my skin. I am going to do a eyeliner. So where's an oldie? Okay. The Essence Matte Style Superlast eyeliner in the shade Matte Black. I don't know if there's anything in here. Oh, seems like it. I'm just going to do a little wing. I'm keeping them pretty flat and elongated. Just going to finagle them a bit. Alright, it's not perfectly even, but when are they ever? I'm going to use my old Essence I Love Texture Volume Mascara Waterproof. Which just makes me sad because I really want to be using my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot, but then that would defeat the point of le video. Okay, let me zoom you back out so we can finish the face makeup. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Wet n Wild foundation, the Photofocus. This is in the shade Classic Beige. I've had this for ages. It's starting to smell like Play-Doh, so I presume it's expired. But why not? Just a bit of that. Because it's too dark, I'm going to add in a bit of my Revlon Candid, which is in a bit of a lighter shade as well. So hopefully combined, they will make the right shade. I'm hoping. Wow, that really smells like Play-Doh. That's not good. Okay, and then back in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. There's hair everywhere. Oh my god. Come on. I'm gonna have to chuck this afterwards. It's like really on its last legs. Also, this is quite a light shade. I don't really use shades this light anymore for concealer. But once again, for the purpose of the video, as you can see, because of the dewy moisturizer underneath, I'm still getting a glow through the foundations, which is really nice. I'm just going to go back over with not that sponge. Definitely not that sponge. This sponge. Just to get rid of any excess product, as I always say, and to give the skin a more natural texture. Nothing. I'm gonna just go back in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder and powder the spots that I usually do. This also will, just because it's deeper, a little bit deeper for me at the moment. We'll also just deepen the tone of the concealer so it's not too bright. Seeing as I have my highlighting brush out, I mean, do I need to say any more? Come on. I've been placing my highlighter a little bit lower as of late because I'm finding I have quite bad like crow's feet lines, and if I highlight them then they become so much more prominent, so I'm trying to keep it away from the outer edge of my eye and just keep it a bit lower on the cheek. Just gonna go through my eyebrows again. I find the Make Me brow doesn't have much hold, so it doesn't keep your eyebrows quite where you want them, which is why I've proceeded to get other products since then. Whoa! Okay, old fave. Nope. I'm gonna use my Benecos bronzing duo in Ibiza Nights. I hate. I'm just gonna bronze up my face a bit. I think bronzer is my favorite part of doing makeup. I love the way it just changes everything so quickly. And then while I'm there, I'm just gonna get some of that blush as well. Kind of like a rosy flush. Gonna jump back and finish my eye makeup, just taking that lightest transition shade again and running that underneath. And then just, oh, nope, back. With the big fluffy blending brush I use to blend out the transition shade, I'm just going to go over that to soften it out a bit. God, I'm dropping everything today. I think with a small little brush, I'm quickly going to add in a little bit of highlight on the inner corner, because that always generally saves the day, doesn't it just? I'm going to pop a little bit of mascara on the lower lash line. Actually, yeah, I might just add in a nude eyeliner. It's just an Essence eyeliner. Not too old, but the oldest one I have, so use it we shall. I hate this mascara for lower lashes because the wand is just so enormous. They're really hard to be precise. Oh my god. This is going in the bin. Whenever I have an issue like this where my lower lashes get very like clumpy and creasy, take a spoolie. Jesus, that's a lot of hair. And I kind of twirl my lower lashes around it so it removes any clumps or excess mascara. And you can see the difference between that lower lash line and that lower lash line. Yes, yes. Oh, lipstick. What's an old fave? Yes, and I've used this a lot on my channel. This is the MAC Viva Glam lipstick, which might have been limited edition, but MAC, honestly, you can find anything close to this. It's kind of just like a medium tone nude. Just gonna tap it out. Kind of like a purple tone, dude. Very cool toned, but I like it. But anyway, this is the finished makeup look. I'm sorry that I couldn't produce a vlog for today, but I hope this will suffice, and I will be back tomorrow for another day of Vlogtober. Bye.